We have unlimited access to free information and education in our fucking phone. And has that made you do more? Or has it made you overwhelmed? Overwhelmed. So much information, no application. And I hope today I can help you take some of this information. I looked at Lane, I'm like, fuck me, how do you do that? When I grow up, I want to be like Lane Norton. But he's a master, 25 years. It didn't just happen. He had to do the hard things. Now what we get to witness is self-mastery. And that's something that I'm so passionate about. And we all have access to self-mastery, but you have to be willing to do the work. And I think what can be really, I'm going to go on some tangents here, everyone, I'm sorry. I think what is quite hard about what we see or what we're exposed to in the industry, especially through social media, is we only see people as they are now. We don't see the iceberg, the bottom of the iceberg, what was behind it, like all the hard work. We never hear about people's failures till they've been successful. Does anyone ever notice that? It's like, oh, no one's being like, I suck right now, I'm failing. No one talks about that. They do it after they've been successful and they say, I was failing here, but this is how I made it better. And I think learning to fail and fail gracefully and failing forward is such a big part of self-development. Something that look at us, very easy. I'm going to say, he doesn't know I'm talking about this, but Sebastian Oreb has had one of the biggest impacts on my life. And as I think about my career, as I think about myself as a person, meeting him completely changed the trajectory of my life. I was already a pro athlete. I met him in 2014. But I still had residue from that person that was on the left. I still looked healthy, I won my pro card, all those things. But I still was so confined by so many limitations in my mind. I still had a rigid way of eating. I still did cheat days. I still was so volume driven. I trained 7 days a week, and it worked. This is the thing, it worked. But I knew that there was something better. And when I first met Sebastian Oreb, I didn't want to come back after the first session. He knows that now. I said that on a podcast and he didn't know, but he knows now. But I did come back. And the thing that he exposed me to, which I'm so grateful for, is the way we look is not just about the way we look. It's about what is involved in how to do it. So we often think about mindset as progressive overload, go and train hard, do all those things. But so much of it is mindset. It's how we're setting ourselves up, which is intention. When you're driving to the gym, are you on the phone to someone else? Or are you setting yourself up for success? But he introduced me to strength training. And strength training changed everything for me. I didn't realize what the body was capable of achieving till I met him. If you had told me 17 years ago that I would have been able to squat 150 kilos at 60 kilo body weight, I wouldn't have believed you. A part of having an athlete's mindset is learning to blow your own goddamn mind. Fuck me. Some of you guys don't even know the potential that you have because you're limited by the self-belief that you have that you're capable of. How do you want to live? Like I said, when you're dead, you don't have the option. You've got nothing. How do you want to live your life? Think about that whenever you get scared. But also, think about your intention of why you want to be great, what you want to create. What environment do you want to be a part of? An environment isn't just who we're a part of here, it's what we're absorbing on the internet as well. So self-leadership is something I think about all the time, self-leadership. And when I first started in the industry, I didn't have any self-leadership. I was telling people to eat carbohydrates and I didn't eat them. My mum loves to remind me of some of the rules that I gave to her. At that time, I was like, you can't drink soda, it's bad for you. I'm like, shut up, Mum, I've changed. I drink soda every day now. But I had no self-leadership. And I remember feeling like a fraud. I remember thinking, oh my God, I'm telling everyone else what to do and I'm not doing it myself. And I felt like a fraud, like an imposter. And I hated it. And I realized the only way I was going to be able to be the greatest version of me is if I led by example.